Yo, last week was Kanye, this week Pharrell, some OG kicks, some XTs as well, plus ADIDAS is bringing a little love from Dame. Got those Pinnacle pairs from Nike with all the air, and if you're looking for performance, well, you know we got those. This is the heat check. It's time to start the show. That's like 6 bars. Eventually, I'll get like a full 8 bars, and that'll be like half a verse. Welcome to the Heat Check. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this week's releases actually kicked off yesterday with an OG from Jordan brand. For those unfamiliar, this is the Jordan Trunner LX OG. Just as the name implies, the shoe is a mix of a training shoe and a runner, and those additional black and red colors, well, they definitely give it that OG treatment. Again, these released yesterday, and you can grab them right now at Finishline for $120. If you like running and Flyknit, Nike has 2 shoes you're gonna like. First up is the Nike Free Run Flyknit, and most people don't talk about the Free Run line as much as they used to, but those shoes are super comfortable. A new pair dropped, and those are gonna cost you $120. If you like the new style of the Free Run called the Free Run Motion Flyknit, both men and women have pairs that released yesterday as well. Nike's been going pretty bright with the Free Run Motion colorways, and these are no exception to that rule at all. Both pairs are available right now over at Finishline for $150. Moving ahead to today, Nike has a few Air Max that are actually dropping, 1 for women and 2 that you could probably consider for men. First up is the Nike Air Max LD0. These are dropping in what they're calling a wolf gray colorway. Those will cost you $180. You can grab those over at Finishline right now. Next up is the Nike Air Max 1 Pinnacle OG Air Pack. These actually look really, really nice. The pack includes 2 pair of Air Max with premium leather on both uppers of the shoes, and these are considered to be Nike Lab shoes, but they're pretty much available everywhere right now, and you can grab those for $160. Nike continues to push the Air VAPORMAX as well, and those are going to drop in pale gray. Those are $190 and probably the hottest sneaker out right now, especially when it comes to releases from Nike. On the SB side of things, the Nike SB Blazer XT is dropping. This is like a modernized version of the Nike SB Blazer, and it looks really great in that black leather and that extra thick toe cap. Those are going to cost you $90, and they're available right now. Moving ahead to tomorrow, we have one of the cooler performance shoes that I've seen in a while, the Air Jordan 31 Low Pure Platinum. These are going to cost you $160, and as the name states, the colorway of the upper is platinum, but it almost looks white, which is probably what you need for the summer. Those are available tomorrow at Finishline. Next up is the Nike Flight Bonafide. This is the one with the Flyknit upper and has a lot of, I would say, legacy footwear involved in the design process. Those are $150, and those aren't available everywhere, so you got to make sure you keep your eyes open if you want a pair. On the NBA playoff side of things, Nike Basketball has the Flip the Switch collection. Now, the collection includes the playoff versions and colorways of shoes for LeBron with the LeBron 14, that one's $185. For Kyrie with the Kyrie 3, that one's $120. Kevin Durant with the KD 9 Elite, that one is $150. Kobe, who's obviously not in the playoffs, has the AD version of his shoe, that's $160. And then Paul George, who unfortunately isn't in the playoffs anymore either, his will cost you $160. Now, walking over to the 3 stripes, ADIDAS has the Dame 3 in the Florist colorway. Unfortunately, he's not in the playoffs either, but those will cost you $120. Jumping ahead to Saturday, we have 2 big releases. One is from Jordan brand with the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG in the metallic red colorway. Technically, these are mostly white, but that metallic red does pop on there, and so that's where they get that nickname, and those are going to cost you $160 for that OG High version. And then finally, we have the Pharrell Williams Adidas Tennis Hue shoe. These are going to drop in 2 colorways. They're going to be $130, and they're the latest collaboration between Pharrell and Adidas Originals. From what I understand, these are not going to be available everywhere, so if you do want a pair, make sure you stay on top of it. Alright guys, as with every week, there may be a few other things dropping, but I just wanted to give you guys the quick highlights of stuff that I thought would definitely be on your radar. As always, I am Jacques Slade. This is the Heat Check presented by Finishline, and I appreciate you. Make sure you turn on your notifications for this channel, and I'll see you soon. Peace.